And there's research that has been conducted absolutely about the value of compassion in the workplace and how it helps with anxiety and stress and builds stronger teams, and that in situations where team members have offered one another compassion, they generally will stay longer, they will work harder, they will become that productive team. And so for people who want to know, I'll say the business case for this, like, because sometimes I come at it from a place of we should just treat each other well, like we should all get this. But we are talking about the work world, and so sometimes people want to know like the bottom line, right? So here's the bottom line: is your team can become a high performing team. They'll be more productive. They'll do better. You'll do better. But still, I have to think that you encounter that person that's like, but Giselle, I'm a director. I can't, it goes back to the armor discussion we just had. I can't show them any cracks in my armor. If I show people compassion, they're going to think I'm weak. Help me.
Yeah, we have a lot of myths of compassion, and it's so thank you for asking this question. There is that perspective. First of all, I don't think we understand what leadership is, or what leaders, what it means to lead someone. And we certainly don't understand the difference between true strength and versus force, right?
Aha.
And so people think that using force or power over is the way that we get people to change. But the truth of the matter is, the most effective way to get people to change is through motivation and understanding and mutual collaboration. And so there is this perspective that, compassion and love are weak, and that, if I do that, then people are going to walk all over me. But that's actually not been found in the research. So thank you for mentioning the research. The
Mhm.
research hasn't just found that at all. It has found that actually, like you said, it creates more cohesive teams, people come together more. And it even results in better economic outcomes for the organization, because people actually want to work there. They don't want to, they feel a passion, they feel a loyalty for the team. And I will also say that giving yourself and others compassion when you don't think either yourself or the other person deserves it is one of the hardest things to do. It is
Mm.
one of the most challenging things to do. People think it's weak. It's the other way around. I've spoken to people who have forgiven people that murdered their children. I've spoken to people who have faced sexual assault and had
Mhm.
to forgive and find compassion for that. That is the hardest thing that you could do. It is so much easier to just put power over and put our armor on. It's
Mhm.
much, much more difficult to allow ourselves to be vulnerable. But that's where true connection comes. And when you're working within a team that has true connection, they're unstoppable.
That's true. I think that's true. Yes, I do often think, sometimes I want to say to people, like, you don't make the mistake of thinking that compassion is weakness, because it's not. And it doesn't make you a doormat. It doesn't make me a doormat. Sometimes compassion means saying no, which brings back to that idea of like, but what if everyone thinks I'm too nice? If I'm compassionate to my team, am I too nice?
Yeah, I don't think it, I think again is that people really don't understand what compassion is. So saying no to someone else is saying yes to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right? Sometimes the most loving and compassionate thing you can do for yourself is to say no to someone else, or get away from them, or not allow them to hurt you anymore. Kristen Neff has this thing called fierce compassion, which is really about you having really, really strong boundaries and really, stepping into your strength. So the most loving and compassionate thing you can do is really have good boundaries. But people don't really understand that. They think that giving to others when they don't want to is compassionate. That's not compassion. That's not true compassion, because compassion is about yourself and someone else. Giving to people when you don't feel like you're going to take away from someone, including yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So to truly practice compassion, you're giving yourself and someone else that. And so it's a gift of love to say no to someone and to say, I can't do this for you in this moment. I'm sorry. But maybe here's what I can offer, or maybe someone else can offer that to you.